In this video, we're going to see the difference between MongoDB and MySQL.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
MySQL is a very popular, free-to-use and open-source relational database management system owned by Oracle. MySQL stores data using tables and rows, enforces referential integrity, and uses SQL for data access. And MongoDB is a non-relational or NoSQL system. Unlike RDBMS, MongoDB adopts a very different approach to storing data. It represents data as a series of JSON-like documents. MongoDB is also free to use and open source, but its design principles differ from a traditional RDBMS system. In MySQL, the database schemas and data models need to be defined ahead of time, and the data to be stored must conform to this schema. This rigid approach offers some degree of safety, but it compromises on the flexibility of usage. If a new type or format of data has to be stored in the database, the schema migration or modification has to be done, and this exercise can be complex and expensive, especially as the database size increases. MongoDB, on the other hand, the MongoDB documents consist of a series of key value pairs, and these key value pairs can be of variety of types like arrays, nested documents, etc. However, the key difference is that the structure of the key value pairs in a given collection can vary from document to document. This gives MongoDB a flexible approach, and it has been possible because the documents are self-describing. MySQL, like any other RDBMS system, uses structured query language or SQL for data access, whereas MongoDB uses the MongoDB query language or MQL for short. In case of MySQL, the options for scalability are much more limited. You can opt for vertical scalability or adding read replicas. However, in case of MongoDB, it is extremely easy to scale due to its design. Sharded cluster and replica set usage helps MongoDB to scale very easily. As MySQL databases grow larger, they are slower to migrate schemas and stored procedures. However, in case of MongoDB, the schemaless design of MongoDB documents makes it flexible enough to build and enhance applications over time. Now, coming to security aspect, MySQL supports the similar encryption options and authentication model as MongoDB. Roles and privileges can be granted over particular database operations and against particular datasets. Coming to MongoDB, MongoDB facilitates similar role-based access control with a flexible set of permissions. Role can be granted specific permissions over datasets and database operations. It is possible to write encrypted documents to MongoDB data collections using a master key. Coming to cloud availability, MySQL is also available as managed cloud version. And similarly, MongoDB offers MongoDB Atlas, which is a managed solution for cloud. Now let's see in what kind of applications we should be using MySQL or MongoDB. MySQL databases may be a better choice for applications that uses complex and rigid data structures with database schemas spanning a large number of tables. A typical example could be insurance or banking applications that uses very strong referential integrity and transactional guarantees to be enforced to maintain exact point-in-time integrity of data. Whereas MongoDB can be a better suited for applications that requires to serve unstructured, semi-structured or structured data. For example, a web application that doesn't rely on structured schemas. MongoDB can easily serve unstructured, semi-structured or structured data all from the same MongoDB collection. That's all in this video. If you found this video helpful, do consider to like, subscribe and share.